A gratitude list, that's a great place to start. But when you take the time to really stop and think and remember specifically what God has done in your life, then gratitude becomes something deeper. My original intention in this video was just to show you various ways that you could express your gratitude in a journal. But the more I started thinking about it, I thought, what if I had a journal set aside specifically that was nothing but an expression of my gratitude? So a new playlist was born. And now today, we're gonna make the first spread in a brand new journal that's going to be my gratitude journal. The whole idea of a gratitude journal is to capture those moments of answered prayer, of unexpected pleasures, of joys in life. It helps us to train our eyes really and our thoughts to where you're looking for things to be grateful for. My thinking is that when you make a beautiful spread like that, you're giving gratitude a home, a place to land. In today's video, we're gonna make an answered prayer garden. And it's going to require that we stop and really think back over all the ways that God has answered us over time. The point isn't to make a perfect page. It's just a place to stop and remember the good things in your life. Every color and every sticker and every marker, every word just becomes part of your Thanksgiving. These creative spreads become a visual reminder of the goodness of God. Okay, so when I first started thinking about this and realized that this whole concept that I was gonna migrate into its very own journal, I got real excited because I have some empty journals. And you probably do too. If you're watching this and you're a journaler, I know you have empty notebooks. So just get one of them out and turn it into a gratitude journal and keep it for as long as it takes for you to fill it up. I think a lot of times we start a journal and then we're like, we fizzle out and then we just sort of put it on the shelf and forget about it. There's no reason to do that. You can pick it up and continue to add to it. If it takes you the rest of your life, that's fine. Just keep it. Okay, so this one is from Peter Popper Press, and I wish I could tell you, I think you can order it on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description for this if it's available on Amazon. If not, they sell this brand at Barnes & Noble and other like smaller bookstores and stuff. If you have stickers, fine. If you don't, then we're gonna draw. And don't be saying, I don't know how to draw, I'm not an artist, because I'm not either. But we're gonna make it work. So what I thought is this is gonna be like, and the theme I'm thinking is an answered prayer garden. So what I'm visualizing is big flowers, and then on each petal, I'm gonna write a specific thing, a specific way that God answered a prayer. And so after I draw the flowers and color them, make them cute, whatever, then I'm gonna use other flowers. Like I found this in my stash, these little, I think this was from Hobby Lobby, to, just kind of gussy up the page and make it look cute. So I grabbed those. I'm not sure how I'm gonna use them, and then this new, I don't know if this is new. It's new to me from Happy Planner. It's My Sweet Life. My mom gave us strong, but the reason I picked it out is I flipped and it was these flowers right here. I was like, I can draw these. See, I'm not an artist, but if I see something, then I can kind of copy it. So this is the shape of the flower that I'm gonna do, like big. And each one has 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 petals. Is that right? 1, 2, yes. So I'm seeing them like all bunched up. I'll quit talking and just start doing it. How about that? Okay. So if you're telling me you can't draw, and I said I'm not that great of an artist either, here's what I do know about drawing these flowers. This is what I kind of, in my mind, I visualize a heart. Everybody can do a heart, right? I just do that. And then I kind of see them coming together right there. So then I just turn the book. I'm like, okay, then I need another heart over here. And it's not even really a full heart, but you know what I mean? Oh, it looks like I might only get 4. I said 5 petals, but yeah, I bet that would look better. Let's just see. That didn't work out as well. I'm gonna go like that. See, that's fine. So there's one flower. I'm gonna keep going. So I'm gonna do it a little like a center part so I know where to start and begin. So I'm gonna do, like right now, I'm gonna speed up the video so you don't have to watch me struggling to draw these flowers, but you get the gist. You could draw whatever, maybe you know an easier way to do them draw whatever flowers you want. Okay. Maybe I'll just do, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna trace the outline, and then each time I go back in, okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm just gonna do the outline. What I'm thinking is that if you have the flowers in there, okay, you haven't filled them in, then whenever you return to this page to add your gratitude, like your answered prayer, at that time, whenever you fill in that flower or the petal, you'll color it in. And so then other than that, we'll just leave them open. But that's not gonna look very pretty in a finished, like, for the purposes of this video. You wanna see a finished spread, don't you? Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep thinking, but I am going to fill in these flowers. Let me get a contrasting color here. These are those Stedler, or however you say it. I don't even know how to say it. Markers. These are not, yeah, those are too. I'm gonna color in. I like to make this inner circle a different color. I'm gonna come over here and do this one that color too. So how I will use this is I'll go back in and write right here, real tiny, specific answered prayers. And then after I write that, like in black pen, then I'll use like a colored pencil or crayon or something like that to color in that petal. So that's the plan. But for now, I want to go ahead and use these other stickers to kind of finish making the spread. Oh, I also have, these are from Hobby Lobby. It had a lot of like smaller flowers that I think I could make come up from the bottom there. But I'm going to use these first. I wonder if I should put like, oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to put the verse. I found a verse that I wanted to put up there. I think I'm going to use this. Okay. I love the Lord because he hears my voice and my prayer for mercy. Psalm 116:1. Okay, now I have the scripture in there. Now I can do the decorating. Oops. I kind of wanted it to look like a flower garden, you know, with all kinds of flowers growing. And this little book here has all sorts of sorry, I said I started talking and then I just shut up. Has all different kinds of flowers, so I'm gonna fill it up, you know, so it's gonna look like a garden. Let's see. I know these are more like realistic and some of these, oh, yeah, no, that's right. But see, these can go like filling in right there. It's gonna look cute. I like them when they kind of fall off the page like that, and then I'll cut that and put it somewhere else, like as filler, you know. So like I said in the intro to this video, that when I really started thinking about prayer. Okay, let me back up. I had pinned on the front of my YouTube channel page like a poll asking, well, what kind of videos would you like to see? Because this is a new channel. I mean, it's a baby channel. So I am, well, yeah, I want to make the videos that I want to make, but I want to make videos that people are interested in watching too. Like what would you like to see? And the overwhelming response was prayer. It was prayer prompts and process. I think that's how I phrased it. And so that's what spawned this prayer journaling series that we're in. This is the second video in that. Okay, so then as I started really thinking about what a series would look like what would I include in everything, and I came to this section, the second one, about I wanted to do something more creative like this. And I am not exaggerating, and I'm not being all mystical or anything like that. Like, things were coming to my mind in the middle of the night. Has that ever happened to you? I know it has. I know that it has. That's how God works. I mean, I'm not saying I saw visions or anything like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that a lot of ideas were coming to mind. And so as I started like writing them down, I realized that this second series about doing things creatively like this could be its own series, basically. And so I thought, why don't you just make a journal that's completely dedicated to gratitude and different ways that you can creatively express your gratitude. And so that's what we're gonna do, friend. That's what we're gonna do. I don't know about you, but I've done the, just like in the side of my planner, like a little bullet list what's, you know, 3 things you're thankful for today or whatever, and that's great. I'm not down in that. Anyway, to be thankful is good, but I felt like this is a little bit more meaningful. So, okay, so do you think I should do die cuts too, or should I just stick with the stickers? I feel like this one is kind of competing with these because it's so big. But I could totally see using some of these. You know what I could do? Oh. Okay, sorry about that because my husband called me. But what I was gonna say is I remembered that I have these little, you know, these little glue dot. I mean, they're those adhesive, what are these things called? You know, where you peel off the back and then the other side, you peel it off and it makes things like 3-dimensional. That would be sort of fun to do these little ephemera things that I told you I got these at Hobby Lobby. There was like a multi-pack, but I think I'm gonna cut these stems off and use those like that on here. But I should do that after I get done with the stickers. But I need to not forget that I'm going to do that because I might I'm going to put them on there because I kind of forget and then fill it up with something that I forget is all I'm trying to say. So I'm going to go ahead and put these on. But you know what? When it closes, that's okay. Like, I'm not going to do a whole bunch of them, just enough that it kind of gives it a little bit of dimension. So I think I'll do 2 flowers, and then the same pack came with these little butterflies. Isn't that cute? I'll just do 1 butterfly. I'm not going to go overboard, so I'm just going to do 1 butterfly. Okay. I'm going to bend his wings up a little bit because that's fun. Okay. Okay, that's all I'm going to do on those. I think that's all I'm going to do. Okay, back to what I was doing, which is the stickers. Can you tell that I have a bit of an attention situation? I lose my focus. I know a lot of people are like, I have ADD. And I mean, I kind of think that almost all of us have ADD anymore, thanks to the phone. Scrolling, you know. I think that it makes all of us have a short attention span. I know I'm easily distracted. Go look on here for some other flowers that might be fun, but still with like the same colors. The only thing I'm looking for is like just to keep the colors basically. Ew, that doesn't look good. Okay, let me, basically to keep the colors in the same family, you know? That's okay. I'll just stick with this book. I'm gonna use up the rest of these. See, this is that sticker, but instead it's so not to repeat, I'm gonna just turn it around a little bit this way, and I'm gonna cut off a little bit of that edge, and then put this edge somewhere else. But I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I'll put it up here. Yeah. Okie dokie. I'm going to use up this whole sheet. I'm going to try to use up this whole sheet. I love to use a whole sticker sheet, don't you? I'm going to make this one kind of cross over a little bit. And now let me get something to put right in there. Oh. I don't know anybody named Spam Risk. So I had no thank you. This sticker book from Hobby Lobby has some butterflies in it. So I think that'll be a nice little touch to go with this little 3-dimensional butterfly. Let's see, what else do we have that's the right colors? Maybe I'll just go right there. Oh, you know, look, there's also some little ladybugs. That would be good for like after I write in these. Okay, now like I told you, the whole idea is to make your spread and then write a specific way that God answered your prayers that you're thankful for, and to just come back to this as often as you need to fill up these individual petals. But I think for this video, so that at the end I can show you like a complete thing of what it will look like, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So again, I'm gonna speed up this part of the video, and then after I fill up these flowers, I'll be back and we will discuss it. Okay, so I went ahead and colored these in like I wanted and left these blank so that I can add to it as I continue to see God answering prayers in my life. But I'm going to add a few more stickers, just final touches to fill in the blank spots that I don't want to see blank spots in. And then call it good. I mean, I feel good about it. I mean, I think it turned out cute, don't you? I love this little, in this one from Hobby Lobby, it has so many little critters, little ladybugs, little birds and stuff. So it really is going to be like a flower garden, like an answered prayer garden. That's what it is. So now that I've written on these, like I can put a little ladybug on there. You see what other little flowers I can put into. I'm gonna cut that one so it's like it's coming up out of the back of that. To kind of fill in these blank spots, you know. Ooh, that needs a bug, doesn't it? Or a butterfly. Oh, they have little bees. Lizzie bee. Looky there. Found a whole bunch of them. I'm going to put a whole bunch of bees on this. That makes me happy right there. So I did not go out and buy any of this stuff. I had this journal on my shelf. So, I mean, I guess theoretically at some point, yes, I did buy it. But my point is that you probably have a journal that you've started and then abandoned, or it's sitting on your shelf and you think it's too pretty to use. That's not true. What makes journals pretty is this. I mean, what's better? A plain page or something that you've used your creative little spirit on? So it makes me sad when people say that they're afraid to use their journals because they're so pretty. And I'm like, it's not pretty if it's just a white page. And my number one tip for using journals is, do you remember? It's pre-decorate your page. That's my go-to. That's my tip when somebody's like, I just don't know where to start. I'm like, start by decorating the page. And then you will figure out what you want to write in it. So that's my advice. I have a one and a half stickers, and I'm not gonna not put them somewhere. That doesn't make any sense at all. So I'm gonna go across that page, and then this is, oops, this is a halvesies. I don't know where I'm going to put it though. I really don't think I have a place. I'll just go over the top of this one. Ta-da! I love using a whole sticker sheet, don't you? Oh, it feels like you got something, you accomplished something. So, okay. So this is the new gratitude journal. This is the first spread. I'm gonna come back and fill these in and color them in. And what we just did is part 2 of the prompt and process, the prayer prompt and process series. This is part 2. But now what this generated is a whole new playlist on my channel that's just gonna be called Gratitude Journal. And we're gonna start working through this. I'll put it in the rotation and we'll do a spread every, when it comes up in the rotation, basically. So that makes me happy because as a new channel and a new content creator, ideas are where it's at. So I really do want to hear your ideas for not only gratitude journaling, but journaling in general, because we have a messy life, and I think messy lives require journals. I really do. So whether it's a planner or a creative journal or a prayer journal or a gratitude journal, fitness journal, food journal, scripture memory journal, whatever ideas that you have, I want to hear them because, well, I love journaling and you do too, or you wouldn't be here. So I'm gonna link in this video here part 1 of this series. In case you missed it, you can go back and watch that one, and then subscribe and turn on your little notification bell or whatever it is where you get that alert when a new video comes out. And then that way when part 3 of the series comes out, you'll have it. I mean, you can watch it too.